Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Squid Sims and I'm so happy you're here. I apologize for my voice. My voice is just tired. It's been a long week and I've done a lot of talking, a lot of singing, so my voice is just tired. But I'm so happy you're here. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and let's get into the build. So this build I actually really love. It is a cafe and a bookstore. Now of course you can only run it as either a cafe or a retail shop. So what I did was I made the bookstore look more like a library almost, maybe like a little tiny library, and there are computers. So I guess this should really be called, and I'll probably title it cafe and like little library or something, because there's like places for Sims to study, to get on the computer, to read, to do whatever, to do homework, all of that stuff. And I think one of the lot traits that I added to this lot was like the study spot lot trait from university. So felt like that went really well, and I really like how it turned out. So I have never used this swatch of those doors and windows that came from Get to Work, but I felt like they just matched the surroundings really well, and they just looked good, and I like the brown color, so I'm very happy with how that turned out. I knew that I wanted to do like kind of an open feel for this lot, especially being next to the pumpkin patch that I built, which by the way, that video is on my channel and you can check it out. Feel free to subscribe for more videos like this of me kind of filling out Newcrest, because that's what I've been working on recently for a while. So if you don't know, I've been working on like my own little save file that I can use when I start a new game, because the towns that like came with the base game but also with like the other packs, I feel like are just a little bit dated, at least some of them are, especially the older ones. So I'm just going through and kind of updating all of them, and I really wanted to kind of add my own creations into my own game, so that's what I'm doing. So I was on like a San Myshuno kick for a really long time. I was only building in the city for a while. I was redoing all the apartments. It was really fun. And now, lately, these past like week or two, I have really been into building in Newcrest, just because it's so much fun to just do whatever you want, and it's always been a little intimidating to build in this town for me, just because I'm the kind of person that like needs some inspiration before I can create something. I can't just like create something out of nothing, and so it's been a little intimidating for me for that reason. But Pinterest has been really helpful. Like I'll get an idea or I'll see something from a different creator and like think, oh, I want to do something like that, and then I kind of look up on Pinterest like real life things, or I look in the surrounding area in the game and see kind of what's going on around to kind of make it match, and then I kind of go off of that. So my creativity has definitely been higher lately than normal, and I think it's just because I've been building a lot and I've been practicing a lot, and so I feel like it's getting better, which is great. But one area that I lack in creativity is landscaping, because let's be honest, this game does not have a huge variety of landscaping. So I end up using a lot of the same plants and styles and stuff in a lot of the same builds, but I also think that works, especially like in Newcrest, because all the lots kind of look like they go together, which is great. So so now we're jumping into the inside of the cafe building, which is the closest building to the street, and I really wanted to use those couches from Paranormal Stuff, but I thought the leather couches kind of fit the aesthetic a little bit better. I used a lot of cottage living, as I do in every single build. I'm not going to talk about how much I love cottage living because if you've seen any of my other videos, I talk about it literally in every other video. So, but yeah, I did use a lot of that pack in this build. I also used the industrial loft kit. As you can see, I also used another table from that in the other building. But I just added the little cafe stand area thing. And, you know, I really love to build cafes in The Sims. I think they're such a great idea. But oh my word, they are so annoying to play in, which I think is why I don't see a lot of like cafe builds on YouTube or really on the gallery, because they're just not practical for the game. I really hope that like the EA team kind of goes back and fixes some of these like really glitchy older packs. Like Get Together is such a good pack, but one area that they really just like missed the mark was the cafe function. Like every single time I take my sim to a cafe, I have to order the same thing at least like 5 times for them to actually get what I ordered. And so, I don't know. I know the same goes for like Dine Out. That pack is super, super glitchy. And it takes like, if you go to a restaurant with your Sims, you end up being there literally all day. So I just hope that they recognize that and they go back and kind of fix some of those things. Because it's super annoying, and then it makes you not want to use any of those items, to build something like this. But I still really like the way that cafes always turn out in The Sims. And I think it's a cool place to be like really creative and trendy and all of that. So I build them anyway, but I just wish that they were better. These cottage living lights, every single build. I use them in literally every single build. I think they're perfect. I think it's the best wall light in the game, and we really needed some like updated wall lights, so love them. But now I'm working on the library portion of this lot, and those are my favorite bookshelves in the game. I don't see a lot of people using them, but I absolutely love them. Like, I wish that there was a couple of like plants on them. It would make them like 10 times better, but I just love the way that they look, like so full and just like really simple. I like the swatches on them. So I use those in this build. And then there's the industrial loft kit table, which actually it goes really well with those stools and those other tables from cottage living, which I was not expecting it to look that good, but it did, and I was very happy about that. So yeah, added those chairs to kind of tie in the couches from the other building. The idea that I had behind this was that, both of these buildings are owned by the same person, and I really wanted them to be like really cohesive instead of like 2 completely separate buildings. So I really, really like the way that it turned out. I'm just realizing now I didn't change the color of the trim on the half wall, which kind of bothers me, but that's okay. If you download this build, you can change it to whatever color you want, or you can keep it if you like it. You do you, boo. And I will think about it tonight while I'm trying to go to sleep. So yeah, I added a couple of computers up here, like I said. If your Sims wanted to come here and study, maybe they're in university, maybe they're just in high school, but if they wanted to come and, I don't know, study, game, whatever you want to do, you can use those computers. I also think computers are just like really, really useful in this game. So, yeah. I'm realizing as I'm, talking about gameplay stuff that I haven't really done a lot of gameplay in a really long time. And once I finish, rebuilding all of these, which I think is going to be a really long time, not a really long time, but it's going to take a while, because I'm like maybe halfway done. The good thing though is that I have built a lot of lots like before I started working on this little save file, so I can jump into like other saves that I have and just download the builds that I've already built and place them here if I like them. So that will definitely cut down on some time. But what I was saying was, when I'm done with this save file, I really, really want to do a Let's Play. So leave in the comments of this video if you think that's a good idea, if that's something that you would want to see, because I feel like Let's Plays can be really fun and really chaotic, and I worry a little bit about it because my gameplay is pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like making families and doing normal things. Like, that's just, I don't know. That's how I've always played The Sims, like, very normally, just, like, really, like, make a couple, and then they have children, and then they have jobs, and then maybe something unexpected happens, like they have an extra baby, or, like, an extra baby, that sounds bad, but, like, they have a baby, you know, one more baby than I had planned, or they have to change their job, or they moved to Sulani. Like, all of their, like, exciting things aren't really that exciting. I don't know, I just like the peaceful gameplay, but if I did, you know, a Let's Play, I would be a little bit more chaotic, for sure, just because, you know, content, but also because I feel like it would be a lot of fun and an opportunity to do something that I don't normally do. So I'm thinking about doing maybe like a, I don't know, like a legacy challenge, or like a 100 baby challenge, or something like that. So let me know what you think. Let me know what challenge you would like to see, or what kind of videos, you know, Let's Play videos you like to watch. That would be really helpful. So yeah. So I just put these lights out. I think they're from either university. Nope, I think they're from university. I'm pretty certain they are. I've been liking that pack a lot recently, but I'm pretty sure that's where they're from. And just putting some touches on the outside, adding some retail signs. I did this whole little sitting area in the middle. I love that little book cart. I think it's so cute. Yeah, but I did the little sitting area in the middle. I think it turned out really, really cute. Adding some things to the balcony. I didn't put anything on the second floor of the first building, so you can kind of do with that, you know, whatever you want to. But we are coming to the end of the build, so thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.